Hi, this is Faye Ellington with episode 13 of Melissa. I think I'm going to try stop the Melissa episode shortly. By the way, episode 13, baker's dozen. Do you know that? A baker's dozen was 13. So baker, whether you buy a dozen or something, you get 30. You get one for burrata. Yeah, man, I'm here to teach. So I want to tell you about folk songs. Folk songs are social commentary. Them tell you what was happening at the time in Jamaica or whichever country the folk song is done in. And there is one I want to sing for you right now, but before I go into it, I am going to tell you that this period of time here is reminding me of what my mother and grandmother used to tell me it was like right after the war in the 1940s when everything was scarce. That time it was different, right? A different kind of lifestyle, but it is still going to be difficult for us. And not only the five parishes, but every single parish and everybody in this country going to feel it. The cost of grown provisions, food, gone up, sky high, and other items are going up as well. You see, it's about supply and demand. The less of something, the more expensive it is going to be. And we know say, a lot of our vegetables and grown provisions gone like Sammy Mount. So I want us to think of turn your hand, make fashion. That is a saying that we say in Jamaica. You turn your hand, make fashion. And it's coming out of them hard times, those hardships, where you have to become creative. Turn your hand, make fashion. You become creative. So this song I want to share with you came about when things were tough. I am going to perhaps put a link to the song. Steve Higgins has given me permission to use his song, but I'm going to sing a verse of it for you and maybe the chorus. And you're hearing these names, you're sometimes eating this food and you don't even realize there's a history to it, like dip and fall back. There's a history to it. Run down, there's a history to it, okay? Now, when the war was over and everything was scarce, and man was experimenting with things to fill him space, we had a lot of food, but the meat was out of stock. But to get a blend, we recommend the dip and fall back. Dip and fall back, dip and fall back. My advice here is nothing nice like the dip and fall back. The dip and fall back. Wait, make it. Some people take salt mackerel, some take saltfish, some take shad, and of course you cook it down in a coconut milk and you season up that. At that time, we had the food. We had the banana and the yam and everything. But this time, we don't have the food in such abundance because Melissa just walked through the plantation them, walked through the farm them, walked through the cultivation them, and just gone with them, gone like Sammy Mount. But listen to that song again. I'm going to put the link in and listen to the story that it is telling. And remember, every time you listen to a folk song, it is telling a story. Don't just listen to it for entertainment. All right, listen to the story. It is capturing what was happening at the time. So bear that in mind. I want to finish up by just telling us that we need to get back to the community spirit. When each of we look after each other and look out for each other. That was how Jamaica used to be. You see, the devices that we have, the tablets and the mobile phones and all of them things, them very handy and them very convenient. But they have put a wedge between us and communication, between just talking to people. You will see people sit down and talk and then they on them mobile and them go along or whatever. We need to put away the mobile. Somehow we have been forced to put it away because we don't have no signal and we don't have no power. But now that some of us getting back signal and power or may not have lost it, I want to encourage us to put away those mobile phones, those devices, particularly when you sit down with family. When you're going to eat a meal, don't carry the phone to the table, right? As a matter of fact, maybe now is the time to start to eat together again. We used to sit down Sunday time and eat together. And even if you don't have no table or no dining room right so now, sit down under the tree and eat together. Share your experiences. Listen to the older people. As to the older people, we just treat them as if them is nothing because you got to look for your granny. What is the point of going to look for your granny? And you sit up on the veranda and you're not talking to her, you just in the mobile. That don't make no sense. And she feel left out and cut off and feel say, you no care. And clearly, you can't care if you can't see that that is not showing care and love and affection. So this situation with Melissa It's teaching us some tough lessons, but some necessary lessons. We have to get back to talking to people, seeing people, hearing what them have to say, and learning when to put away the mobile devices so that we can truly connect, when we can look in at them face and see them facial expression and hear the tone of them voice. You see, sending a text message, I hear the real tone, I don't care how much emoji you use. So you want to check somebody, if you can call. If not, go. Walk, go down there, go check on them. Drive, go over there, go check on them. Make them see you. And when you get there, put away the blasted mobile. Put it away. Let us get back to the point where we talk to people, where we engage people, where we listen and hear what them have to say. Me sound passionate? Of course, me sound passionate. Some people are having it hard. Some people are saying, anyway, me turn makajuk me. You know that one day? Anyway, me turn makajuk me. I listened to one man the other day. How much 1,000-fold him lose. When we say 1,000, I mean I talk about 100,000. And he just fix up one fantastic fowl house, chicken house. And this happened. And this is what he has been doing his whole life. So make we get together as real Jamaican people with a real Jamaican spirit. People need food, they need tarpaulin, they need water, but they need you. They need you to talk to them. They need you to understand, say, them want to hear what you have to say, and you need to hear what them have to say. And then we finish up with, like how I start, I tell you, say, this episode name, Turn Your Hand, Make Fashion. That means we have to become really super creative now with our meals. And in every other way. So until next time, walk good and tell them another one how to do. But before me go, I think me go cut off the Melissa episodes and enter into a new dispensation. I don't know what I call it yet. But if you look at my channel, you'll see that I used to post, and I have some old time Christmas things and all of that. But I'm going to be still doing them regularly, but I'm going to call them something else, not just Melissa episodes. So this is the 13th one. And so most buildings don't have a 13th floor. Superstition, Superstition. As a matter of fact, 13, the number 13 frighten a whole heap of people. So you don't have a 13th floor. And the fear of the number 13 is called triskaidekaphobia. You hear it? One big word. Triskaidekaphobia. The fear of the number 13. So my channel, I entertain, I educate, but I also infuse the culture and the heritage. Hope you are benefiting. This is Faye Ellington with Melissa episode 13. The Baker's Dozen is 13. Walk good and tell them other one how to do.